In the depths of Montana's Badlands, beneath layers of sediment that had remained undisturbed for 68 million years, paleontologist Dr. Emma Richardson made a discovery that would challenge everything scientists thought they knew about dinosaur evolution. The fossilized remains she unearthed on that scorching July morning weren't just another specimen to be cataloged and stored. They represented a scientific anomaly that would send shockwaves through the paleontological community worldwide. What began as a routine excavation in the Morrison Formation quickly evolved into something far more significant when her brush revealed the first traces of an unusual skull structure. The bones that emerged from the ancient rock told a story that seemed impossible, yet the evidence was irrefutable. How could a creature possess features that, according to all accepted theories, shouldn't have existed for another several million years? The specimen, initially dubbed Morrison Anomaly 1, exhibited characteristics that defied conventional evolutionary timelines. Its skull, measuring 1.2 meters in length, possessed neural pathways and braincase structures that suggested cognitive capabilities far beyond what scientists believed possible for its time period. The discovery raised profound questions about the pace and pattern of evolutionary development. Could parallel evolution have occurred much earlier than previously thought? What environmental pressures could have driven such advanced adaptations? As the excavation team worked meticulously to uncover more of the skeleton, each new bone revealed added to the mystery. The creature's forelimbs showed evidence of highly developed manipulation capabilities, with joint structures suggesting both strength and precision movements. This combination of features had never been seen in any other theropod species from this time period. The implications were staggering. This single discovery threatened to upend decades of established theories about dinosaur evolution and cognitive development. Most intriguing were the distinctive marks found on nearby fossilized trees and rocks, marks that suggested tool use, something previously thought impossible for non-avian dinosaurs. These markings, precisely spaced and clearly intentional, hinted at behaviors that wouldn't be seen again in the fossil record until the emergence of early primates millions of years later. This raised a troubling question. Had science fundamentally misunderstood the cognitive capabilities of certain dinosaur species? The traditional view of dinosaurs as primitive creatures driven purely by instinct was beginning to crumble in the face of mounting evidence. The late afternoon sun cast long shadows across the dig site as Dr. Richardson's team photographed and documented their findings. The magnitude of their discovery was slowly sinking in. This wasn't just another fossil. It was a window into a world far more complex than anyone had imagined. The creature they had found would force paleontologists to reconsider everything they thought they knew about dinosaur intelligence and evolution. What other secrets lay hidden in the rocks, waiting to challenge our understanding of Earth's ancient past? The implications of the Morrison anomaly discovery rippled through the scientific community with the force of a seismic event. As researchers from 17 different institutions across 5 continents began analyzing the data, the picture that emerged grew increasingly complex. The creature had lived during the late Jurassic period, specifically 152 million years ago, in an environment that looked markedly different from today's Montana landscape. Ancient pollen samples and sediment analysis revealed a lush, subtropical environment teeming with diverse plant and animal life, where massive conifers and giant ferns created a canopy that stretched 30 meters into the sky. The atmospheric conditions during this period were particularly intriguing. Carbon dioxide levels were significantly higher than today, creating a greenhouse effect that maintained consistently warm temperatures. This climate may have played a crucial role in the evolution of the specimen's advanced features. The question that haunted researchers was clear. What environmental pressures could have driven the development of such sophisticated neural architecture? The answer seemed to lie in the complex ecosystem revealed by the surrounding fossils. Further excavation of the site revealed a remarkable assemblage of contemporary species, painting a picture of an incredibly competitive environment. The Morrison anomaly existed alongside some of the most formidable predators ever to walk the earth, including Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus. Yet somehow this creature had carved out its own niche, developing adaptations that went far beyond mere physical advantages. The evidence suggested it had evolved problem-solving capabilities that would have given it a significant edge in this challenging environment. Detailed analysis of the brain case revealed structures previously unseen in dinosaurs of this era. The enlarged cerebral cortex and well-developed optical lobe suggested not only advanced visual processing, but potentially the capability for complex social behaviors. This raised an even more intriguing possibility. Could these creatures have lived in sophisticated social groups, perhaps even engaging in cooperative hunting behaviors? The discovery of multiple specimens in close proximity, all showing similar advanced features, seemed to support this hypothesis. The creature's habitat preference, determined through careful geological analysis, indicated it favored the edges of forests and open plains, environments that would have required adaptability and intelligence to exploit effectively. This ecological flexibility was reflected in its unusual physical adaptations, a combination of features that suggested it could both pursue prey in open terrain and navigate dense forest undergrowth with equal facility. But the most striking evidence came from the fossilized stomach contents of one particularly well-preserved specimen, which included the remains of at least 7 different species, ranging from small mammals to juvenile sauropods. This dietary diversity indicated a level of behavioral flexibility previously unknown in Jurassic predators. As researchers delved deeper into the analysis, more questions emerged. How had this lineage developed such advanced features so early in evolutionary history? What selective pressures had driven the development of such sophisticated neural architecture? And perhaps most importantly, what had caused this apparently successful evolutionary experiment to end? The absence of similar features in later species suggested that this lineage had reached an evolutionary dead end, but the reasons remained unclear. The Morrison anomaly was rapidly becoming one of the most significant and puzzling discoveries in paleontological history, challenging fundamental assumptions about the pace and pattern of evolutionary development. The extensive analysis of the site's geology revealed something else unexpected: evidence of rapid environmental changes that occurred during the creature's existence. These changes, marked by distinct layers in the sedimentary record, hinted at a period of significant climate instability. Could these environmental fluctuations have played a role in both the development and eventual extinction of this remarkable species? The answers lay somewhere in the rocks, waiting to be discovered. The publication of the initial findings in Nature sparked an unprecedented wave of debate and controversy within the scientific community. Dr. Richardson's team faced intense scrutiny from colleagues worldwide, with some prominent researchers openly questioning the validity of their interpretations. The controversy centered not just on the existence of such advanced features in a Jurassic specimen, but on the very nature of evolutionary development itself. Could cognitive sophistication have evolved independently multiple times throughout Earth's history, only to be lost again? Leading paleontologist, Dr. James Chen from Stanford University proposed a radical alternative hypothesis, that the Morrison anomaly represented not a single evolutionary innovation, but rather a case of convergent evolution on an unprecedented scale. His analysis suggested that similar environmental pressures might have driven parallel adaptations in multiple lineages, creating a unique combination of features that appeared to be more advanced than they actually were. This theory, while intriguing, failed to explain the sophisticated neural architecture evident in the specimens. The debate intensified when Dr. Sarah Patel from Oxford University published a comprehensive analysis of the specimen's unusual dental morphology. The teeth showed evidence of precise wear patterns that suggested not just meat consumption, but potentially tool use for processing food, a behavior previously thought impossible for non-avian dinosaurs. The implications were staggering. If correct, this would push back the timeline for tool use by more than 100 million years. Advanced imaging techniques, including synchrotron radiation analysis performed at facilities in Switzerland and Japan, revealed even more surprising details. The internal structure of the skull showed evidence of highly developed sensory processing centers, with neural pathways that seemed optimized for complex decision-making. Dr. Hiroshi Tanaka's team at the University of Tokyo identified structures that closely resembled those found in modern birds and primates, suggesting a level of cognitive sophistication that seemed almost impossible for its time. The controversy took an unexpected turn when geneticist Dr. Maria Rodriguez published her analysis of preserved organic compounds found within the bone matrix. Using cutting-edge molecular analysis techniques, her team identified protein fragments that suggested the presence of genes associated with advanced neural development, genes that weren't supposed to exist for another 60 million years. This discovery led to heated debates about the reliability of molecular clock estimates and the possibility of accelerated evolution under certain conditions. Critics argued that the preservation of such ancient protein fragments was impossible, but independent verification by laboratories in Germany and Australia confirmed the findings. The debate shifted from whether the evidence was real to what it meant for our understanding of evolution. Had science fundamentally underestimated the potential for complex adaptations to arise early in evolutionary history? Were there other examples of advanced features waiting to be discovered in the fossil record? The scientific community found itself divided into three camps: those who accepted the findings and their revolutionary implications, those who sought alternative explanations that could fit within existing theoretical frameworks, and those who remained skeptical of the entire discovery. The debate played out in academic journals, conferences, and increasingly in public forums as the implications of the discovery captured public imagination. What other assumptions about dinosaur evolution might be wrong? How many other extraordinary specimens lay undiscovered, waiting to challenge our understanding of life's history on Earth? Reconstructing the physical appearance and capabilities of the Morrison anomaly became the focus of an intensive international research effort spanning 3 continents and 22 institutions. Using advanced three-dimensional modeling techniques and comparative analysis with both extinct and extant species, scientists began piecing together a picture of a predator unlike anything previously known from the fossil record. The creature's estimated body mass of 800 kilograms placed it in the medium weight category for theropod dinosaurs, but its proportions and adaptations suggested it was far more agile than its contemporaries. The biomechanical analysis, led by Dr. Robert Chang at MIT, revealed a creature capable of achieving speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour while maintaining exceptional maneuverability. The unique configuration of its hip structure and reinforced leg bones suggested it could make sharp turns at high speeds, a capability that would have made it a formidable pursuit predator. But it was the creature's forelimbs that proved most remarkable. Unlike the relatively simple grasping appendages of other theropods, these limbs showed evidence of fine motor control and sophisticated manipulation capabilities. Advanced muscle reconstruction techniques, developed by Dr. Elena Petrov's team at the Russian Academy of Sciences, revealed attachment points for previously unknown muscle groups in the forearms and hands. These suggested a degree of dexterity that would have allowed for complex manipulation of objects, perhaps even tools. The implications were revolutionary. Here was a creature that could not only run down prey but potentially use objects in its environment as hunting aids. The evidence suggested it might have been capable of coordinated group hunting behaviors, using landscape features, and possibly even improvised tools to trap and kill prey much larger than itself. Scanning electron microscopy of preserved skin impressions revealed another surprising feature: evidence of specialized sensory organs distributed across the creature's snout and forelimbs. These structures, similar to those found in modern crocodilians but more extensively developed, suggested heightened sensitivity to vibration and possibly even electromagnetic fields. Such adaptations would have made the Morrison anomaly an exceptional hunter, able to track prey through multiple sensory channels. The question that puzzled researchers was why such sophisticated hunting adaptations would have evolved in an environment already dominated by successful predators like Allosaurus. The answer began to emerge from detailed analysis of its hunting strategies preserved in remarkable detail through fossil assemblages and trace fossils. The creature appeared to have specialized in hunting prey that other contemporary predators couldn't effectively tackle. Evidence suggested it targeted not just individual animals, but entire herds, using sophisticated tactics to separate vulnerable individuals from the group. This level of strategic hunting behavior required cognitive capabilities far beyond what had previously been attributed to Jurassic predators. Perhaps most remarkably, the creature's estimated visual acuity, based on careful reconstruction of its optical organs, suggested it possessed the ability to judge distances with extraordinary precision. The enlarged optical lobes in its brain case indicated substantial neural resources dedicated to visual processing. Combined with its advanced manipulative capabilities, this suggested a predator that could not only spot prey at considerable distances, but plan and execute complex hunting strategies. The discovery forced paleontologists to reconsider their assumptions about the cognitive capabilities of ancient predators. Comparative analysis with modern predators suggested the Morrison anomaly possessed problem-solving abilities that wouldn't be seen again in the fossil record for millions of years. Its hunting behavior appeared to have been learned rather than purely instinctive, as evidenced by variations in hunting strategies across different specimens and locations. This raised profound questions about the nature of intelligence and its role in evolutionary success. Why had such advanced capabilities emerged so early, only to disappear from the fossil record? What selective pressures had driven the evolution of such sophisticated hunting behaviors? The impact of the Morrison anomaly discovery continues to reverberate through the scientific community, 5 years after its initial unearthing. The implications have extended far beyond paleontology, forcing researchers in fields ranging from evolutionary biology to cognitive science to reevaluate their fundamental assumptions. The discovery has sparked 37 new research projects across 15 countries, each attempting to understand different aspects of this remarkable creature and its significance for our understanding of evolution. Perhaps the most profound impact has been on our understanding of evolutionary timelines. The presence of advanced cognitive capabilities in a Jurassic predator has forced a complete reconsideration of the supposedly linear progression of intelligence through Earth's history. The discovery suggests that complex problem-solving abilities, social behavior, and potentially even tool use have evolved multiple times throughout Earth's history, challenging the notion that intelligence follows a straight path from simple to complex forms. The question of why these advanced features disappeared from the fossil record for millions of years remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in paleontology. Current theories suggest that the very sophistication that made the Morrison anomaly such a successful predator may have also made it vulnerable to environmental changes. The creature's complex social structures and learned hunting behaviors, while advantageous in stable conditions, might have proved disadvantageous when the climate began to shift rapidly at the end of the Jurassic period. Research continues on the spectacular collection of fossils, with new analytical techniques revealing previously hidden details about the creature's life and behavior. Microscopic analysis of growth rings in the bones suggests these animals lived for up to 25 years, significantly longer than other theropod dinosaurs of similar size. This extended lifespan would have allowed for the development of complex learned behaviors and the transmission of knowledge between generations, a revolutionary concept for our understanding of dinosaur behavior. The discovery has also prompted a reevaluation of other fossil specimens in museum collections worldwide. Scientists are re-examining previously discovered fossils with new eyes, looking for evidence of advanced features that might have been overlooked. Already, this renewed scrutiny has led to the identification of similar features in 3 other species, suggesting the Morrison anomaly was not an isolated case, but part of a broader pattern of complex adaptation in the Jurassic period. The implications for our understanding of contemporary biology are equally profound. The discovery suggests that complex cognitive capabilities can evolve rapidly under the right conditions, raising intriguing possibilities about the potential for intelligence to emerge in unexpected places. Research inspired by the Morrison anomaly has led to new insights into the evolution of intelligence in modern species, from corvids to cetaceans. As technology advances and new analytical techniques become available, the Morrison anomaly continues to yield new secrets. Each discovery raises new questions about the nature of evolution, intelligence, and adaptation. What other extraordinary creatures might still lie undiscovered in Earth's rocks? How many times has complex intelligence evolved and disappeared throughout Earth's history? What does this tell us about the potential for intelligent life to evolve elsewhere in the universe? The legacy of the Morrison anomaly extends beyond its scientific significance. It serves as a humbling reminder that our understanding of Earth's history is far from complete. Each new discovery has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of life's history on this planet. As we continue to uncover new fossils and develop new techniques for studying them, we must remain open to the possibility that the story of life on Earth is far more complex and fascinating than we ever imagined. The questions raised by this remarkable creature continue to challenge our assumptions and drive new research. What other evolutionary experiments lie waiting to be discovered? How many other instances of advanced intelligence have emerged and disappeared throughout Earth's history? And, perhaps most intriguingly, what does the Morrison anomaly tell us about the potential for intelligence to evolve in the future? These questions ensure that the impact of this extraordinary discovery will continue to influence scientific thought for generations to come.